Yo, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy BalloutBest, and I'm back on the react video. Don't mind me right now. I don't got no haircut. I know I'm looking rough and dusty and all that extra shit, but we still gotta get content done. The work don't stop. But I was recently watching a clip on No Jumper with All My Suspect, and he was saying like the West Coast. Well, I don't know what part of the West Coast he was talking about, but he was like everybody trying to sound like EBK J-Bo, and they're just throwing a bunch of names out there. And then Slavic mentioned his dude named Pay Gotti. And like he signed EBK Jabo, but he hot. And I ain't gonna lie, Jabo locked up right now. He's incarcerated. You feel me? Feel Jabo, but it's not a lot of artists that I really be like hip to from the West Coast, being out from New York. Like that shit always transition over to New York music or transition over New York listeners for real, for real. So when I came across EBK Jabo, I actually kind of took a liking into his music. So when they said this nigga kind of got some of the sound, which could be a good or bad thing. You feel me? It could be good because it's like, he still working. He's trying to get out the Compton market or the Cali market or wherever market he's from, the Sacramento market. I don't be knowing where niggas is from. But he's trying to get out that market and catch on to people's ears outside of that market, or it could be bad because like he always gonna be under his shadow. But being that he's incarcerated, he kind of keep that nigga legacy alive while he's incarcerated. Cause we don't know how long he got going. We don't know how long he's going to do, but it seems like he facing a long time. So let's check him out. You feel me? Cause Almighty Suspect and on No Jumper got me listening to real music. Or they were saying he signed EBKJ. Wait. So this nigga name is Pay Gotti, and somebody got Gotti Gang K. How that make sense? So what's his name? Why he got Gotti his name and they got Gotti Gang K? Like what the fuck going on?
When they get hard, you can't just look up to the sky. I make this shit look good, but I'm just barely getting.
That's real. And I hate to say that because he's on some street timing, bro. You can't just pray to God and be like, yo, God, can you give me this and can you give me that? Sometimes you gotta take risks. Sometimes you gotta act on certain stuff. And he might be referring to act on certain stuff in a bad way. I'm not supporting them habits. Go get a job, go to school, take a risk studying when everybody going outside and going to parties. He might be talking about something else. So I understand what you're trying to say, but we're not encouraging the same thing.
Take a risk when they get hard, you can't just look up to the sky. I make this shit look good, but I'm just barely getting by. I was trying to spin the eye.
He said I made this shit look good, but I'm just barely getting by. That's a lot of street niggas, bro. You think niggas in the streets is having 100,000 and shit like that by all the shit they be wearing? They don't be having no money. Just barely getting by. That's real. I ain't gonna lie. I could kind of see where they say he sound like EBK J-Bo, but I don't see the same energy. He's more on some commerce shit. So I'm not agreeing with all my suspects so far.
Take a risk when they get hard, you can't just look up to the sky. I make this shit look good, but I'm just barely getting by. I was trying to spin the ops when I ain't even have a rhyme. Successful grabbing go, I swear it ain't no.
He said I was trying to spin the ops, I didn't even have a why.
I was trying to spin the ops when I ain't even have a rhyme. Successful grabbing go, I swear it ain't no better feeling. Losing sleep about this shit, I'm trying to manifest a million. If he ain't got no stripes up on his belt, then I'ma feel him shaking legs. If he ain't cut off his head, then let me get him. Going up your rank and we ain't counting no attempts. Season started, he ain't trying to
start. He said you want up your rank, we ain't counting no attempts. Like nah, nigga, you can't just go shoot that nigga and think it's good. Hell nah, that's not. We not starting with that. You gotta go kill a nigga. My fuck for keep pausing, bro saying fire shit.
Up your rank and we ain't counting no attempts. Season started, he ain't trying to score, then sit him on the bench. You fuck with him, you duck with him. No room to rock the fence. Y'all was playing PS4, I was plotting on the list. He take me by the bitch, he can't be thinking with his head. Feel like niggas out to get me, I keep Nicky by the bed. I stuffed the duty blunt to spark it once, it seen the dead. Keep my distance, niggas out on that Insta going fed. For times when I had nothing, put a mirror on my pants. Put the scene, I hit the house and watch the resin off my hands. Come and join the team, bitch, I can show you to some bands. In my inbox, but ain't trying to bump it out, come get your mans. Never need assistance, I was always to the neck. Can't expect to have your way, you gotta step for your respect. Tell me how you act, all you did was shoot a text. I was posted on they block with 50.
You can't expect to have your way, you gotta step for your respect. That's real, bro. Like you think you gonna hop in the streets and niggas gonna respect you? Hell nah, you gotta prove yourself.
The resin off my hands. Come and join the team, bitch, I can show you to some bands. In my inbox, but ain't trying to bump it out, come get your mans. Never need assistance, I was always to the neck. Can't expect to have your way, you gotta step for your respect. Tell me how we awesome, all you did was shoot a text. I was posted on they block with 50.
Tell me how we awesome, all you did was shoot a text. Internet gangsta ass niggas.
You gotta step for your respect. tell me how we oxen. All you did was shoot a text. I was posted on they block with 50 shots up in the tent. Hey, where your money, where your pride? I've been told 1,000 lies. Take a risk when it get hard. You can't just look up to the sky. I make this shit look good, but I'm just barely getting by. I was trying to spin the ops when I ain't even have a ride. Successful grab and go, I swear it ain't no better feeling. Losing sleep about this shit, I'm trying to manifest a million. If he ain't got no stripes up on his belt, then I don't feel him shaking legs. If you ain't cut the off his head, then let me get him. Going up your ranking, we ain't counting no attempts. Season started, he ain't trying to score the city on the bench. You fuck with him, you duck with him. No room to rock the fence. Y'all was playing PS4, I was plotting on the lick.
Oh, nah, I'm feeling this.
Hey, I was plotting on the lick, nigga.
Yeah, I think I might disagree with EBK, Almighty Suspect and No Jumper Crew, bro. This nigga fire. This nigga fire. I don't think he sound like EBK J-Bo. It might be like similar beats and stuff like that. It might be a J-Bo type beat, but he don't sound like EBK J-Bo. I'm fucking with bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was heat. That shit was heat. That shit could transition over to New York music. Like, not transition over to New York music, but a New York person could have that in their rotation. I can see that big, because it don't sound too Cali'd out. It don't sound like West Coast music. It sound like it's a gangster song, but you know you got West Coast influence. But it sound like you could bump that all over America. So I give bro his credit, bro. Yeah, I'm not agreeing with Suspect and them, bro. Maybe it's a different song. This song is 12 days old, so I don't know when that clip came out, or this is, I don't know if it was referring to his older songs. I don't know if he's seen that clip and like, you know what, I'm sure I could switch it up. But I'm fuck with that. I ain't gonna lie. I get that 9 out of 10. I came in thinking I was gonna hear super J-Bo, super disrespectful, like hop out. Nah, I didn't hear none of that for real. I heard it. I don't know who to compare him to for real. But yeah, bro, keep doing your thing. You feel me? You come across this reaction video. But yeah, y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we are out.